Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Perivacharanam. Exploring divinity with stories. We've been seeing some very interesting stories. Are you all excited to listen to yet another story? I'm also really excited and happy to share yet another story, very interesting one from our scriptures. Do you all want to make a guess? This story is from the Dashavataram, the 10 avatars of Vishnu. This avatar is also called as the dwarf avatar. Were you all able to guess? Yes, you're right. The story of Vamana Avataram. Do you all know the Dashavatars? The first avatar is the Matsya avatar, Kurma avatar, Varaha avatar, Narasimha avatar, Vamana avatar is the avatar that we're going to talk about today, the fifth one. Next is Parashuramar, Ramar, Krishnar, Balaramar and Kalki. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha and Narasimha, they were all Vishnu Bhagavan's quasi-human, quasi-animal manifestations. Vamana avatar, however, was Vishnu Bhagavan's first proper human avatar and also the first of the Treta Yuga. Bhagavan always says, right, whenever there is a problem on earth, I will come and protect you all. Let us all pray at this time that Swami Bhagavan, with all his mercy, protects us always from all the issues. So now about the Vamana avatar. Like all Vishnu Bhagavan's incarnations, this avatar also appeared to fulfill his earthly task. Whenever and wherever there is rise of evil practices and decline of religious practices, I will come and protect mankind millennium after millennium. So how does the story of Vamana avatar go? Let's see. Vamana avatar starts with Mahabali, the Ashura king. Mahabali was the grandson of Prahalada king and the son of Virochana. After the great churning of the ocean, the gods became immortal and powerful. Lord Indra's army defeated Daityaraj Bali and his army of Ashuras and Daityas. One day, Bali went to meet Rishi Shukracharya and asked him, Acharya, please show me a way to gain back all my powers and my kingdom. Hearing Bali's words, the Acharya replied, you must perform the Maha Abhishek Vishwajit Yagya to get back all your powers. Of course, Bali did agree and he agreed to do the Yagya under the supervision of Sukracharya. After the Yagya, Bali received a golden chariot pulled by 4 horses that ran at the speed of wind. He also got a quiver with numerous arrows, a flag post with lion's head and celestial armor. Not only this, along with these things, Shukracharya gave him a garland of ever-blooming flowers and a conch shell whose battle cry was thunderous. Then Bali went to battle against Indra. This time, Bali won the battle and Indra fled from the battlefield. Bali once again asked for Shukracharya's guidance to maintain his victorious position. Shukracharya said, if you keep on performing yagyas, you can live a fearless and a powerful life. You should also give alms to poor and the Brahmins. Bali did agree. Meanwhile, Indra approached Acharya Brihaspati to learn a way to gain back the god's powers. Acharya Brihaspati asked Indra to seek Lord Vishnu's help. Now Indra started doing penance so as to please Lord Vishnu. Maharishi Kashyap's wife Aditi, who was Indra's mother, saw her son in trouble and went to Lord Vishnu for help. Lord Vishnu said, I will help you, Devamata. I will be born as your son in the future. I will then kill Bali. And so it happened. Aditi gave birth to a handsome boy. She named him Vamana. One day Vamana posed as a Brahmin boy and went to the spot where Shukracharya and Bali were performing the yagya. Bali welcomed the Brahmin boy and said, how can I help you, young Brahmin? The Brahmin said, I've heard that you give lot of alms to Brahmins. I don't want any wealth or luxury. I just need the land that my 3 steps cover. The people who were assembled there were totally surprised looking at the request of the Brahmin boy. The Ashuras laughed at the boy's request. Bali agreed to grant him what he wanted. Suddenly, to everyone's surprise, the young Brahmin boy started growing in size. Soon he was so large than the planet, the earth itself. He took a big, large step and put it on the earth to claim it and said, now the earth is mine. Then he took the second step and put it on Amaravati. which was under Bali's control, and said, "Now Amravati is mine." Now Amravati was also under the Brahmin boy's possession. Then he asked, "Bali, where should I keep my third step? Earth and heaven are now already mine. Now there is no space left." Shukracharya warned Bali, "Be careful, Bali. I'm very sure this Brahmin is not an ordinary boy. He is surely Vamana, Lord Vishnu himself. Don't let him take the third step or you will have to lose everything you have." But Bali said, "Acharya, I have given him my word. I cannot go back." The Asuras and Daityas heard this and stepped forward to attack Vamana, but they could not harm him at all. Bali then addressed Vamana and said, "As nothing else is left, you may keep your third step on my head." Hearing Bali's words, Lord Vishnu appeared in his true form and said, "I bless you, Bali. From now on, you will rule Padala Loka forever." Thus, Bali went to Padala Loka. Indra and other gods retained the heaven Amravati due to Lord Vishnu's Vamana avatar. There is a famous temple, Ulagalanda Perumal temple in Kanchipuram. This temple is based on Vamana avataram. It is situated close to Kamakshi Amman temple in Kanchipuram, and it is one of the 108 Divya Desams dedicated to Lord Vishnu. He is worshipped here as Ulagalanda Perumal and his consort Lakshmi as Amudavalli. So, what do we learn from the story? Total surrender, Saranagadi at the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. He will never let us down. And for our children, for our kids, what do you learn? We may do a lot of issues or we may create problems and we may do mistakes also in our life. These mistakes can be done knowingly or unknowingly. But it is important that if we do any mistakes, if we commit any crime, we apologize to our Swami, to our Bhagavan. And not only that, we should not repeat the mistakes once that we've committed, and once we've asked sorry, we should not repeat them. I'll come back again with yet another beautiful story and the moral behind it. Till then, Perivasharanam, take care and stay safe.